Welcome back to the next episode of Based or Cringe, or Is It Good? And we're doing essences this time. I've heard lots of good and lots of bad things about essences. This current league, if you're watching this in the current league, is kind of a crafting league. It has grave crafting, and that ate into the profits of a lot of the crafting resource farming strats, like essences, like fracturing orb, because you can do fracture grave crafts and so on. But essences, you can still use essences to craft your grave fractured items and stuff. So, in big bulk, essence is always money. We'll find out how much. We're doing essence scarab of calcification. So this is an expensive one, kind of. It's just like a 30C scarab, which 30C is a lot in a current economy where divines are 100C at the moment because chaos has a lot of value. People are rolling T17 maps. So that's kind of an expensive strat. The other scarabs are cheap. These are 2-3C each, and then these are 1 to 2C each. Essences are 1 tier higher. The Remnant of Corruption is only a good outcome, basically. And then we're also gemming in Scarab of Adversaries for 8 extra rare monsters, which with this scarab will be imprisoned by essences because they are natural inhabitants. I have done some Atlas testing, and it turns out that the rares that are spawned via ritual are not natural inhabitants, meaning with the essence scarab of calcification, they are not actually essence mobs. So I've dropped the ritual from the tree. I also tested Einhar, and the regular Einhar beasts can be calcified and can be imprisoned by essences, and sometimes some of the essence mob you see on the map will be Einhar beast. However, there are random beasts running around, like a random yellow beast, random red beast, that is not essence calcified. It is in fact not imprisoned by essences. They did not have essences on them, meaning that the beasts that you put in via Einhar are not natural inhabitants. So I also dropped Einhar. You can add Einhar to this. Einhar and Extra Ritual is both very point efficient on the tree, so you can pick up Einhar chance and Ritual chance, but it doesn't work with this scarab specifically. So I picked up some shrines, some, scarab chance, usual stuff. I'm increasing map mod effect, and I chisel locked my maps because I rolled all of them to increase number of rare monsters, because that actually scales the natural inhabitants. So all of these maps have increased rare monsters rolled on them. 7.5 rerolls on a map will result in this mod. So all of these are rolled to that. And that's it. We're putting essence on the map device for 2 more essences, and we're looting everything from screaming and up. I've taken off veiling essences from my filter. We'll see what we get. As usual, 50 maps, empty tabs, affinity setup, essence, and go. We will be corrupting the good essences. If you see multiple shriekings, like good ones, and the misery, dread, envy, scorn meds, those 4, the purple ones, we will be corrupting. So the big question, why not take crystal resonance? So you can, if you don't want to corrupt essences, that it becomes a different strat. I am an old gamer, so I'm used to, remnant of corruptioning the good essences. But if you do that, you might end up with some random stuff, random bad essences, like screaming essences on the boss. So if you take this, you don't corrupt anything, and you just kill the boss if you can. It's going to have a lot of essences. Or you don't take this, and you use the Remnant of Corruption to do the corrupt strat that I'm doing. So those are 2 different strats. Or you full Gamba, and you just send it anyway, you take it and corrupt, and sometimes you end up with a bunch of garbage in the boss. Yeah, of course, we'll add the chaos for the essence cost, and we'll add the cost of the Remnants of Corruption. They are currently 1C each, so I have like 30 of them to begin with, and then we'll use them as necessary. So hi guys, Future MP here. 2 days after I did the essence strat, they came out with a bug fix, and they made it so that essences can no longer spawn in Alvas and also research safe houses, because apparently they were able to spawn there. So that's no longer a thing. I got around 2 to 3 essences per Alva, so 10 essences per map on average. I didn't bother building temples, and I've even failed to spawn it a couple of times because I, forget to open my temple, and then I go in and do one without. This will be covered in the end of the video. And I also died a few times in there and losing a couple of essences that way. Either way, I think the scarab price will adjust to this change, and it actually already has. It is already only 20C. Like I said, I don't think the Alva part is that important, but to fix all of this, I have added a adjusted tree in the description of the video. I took off all the Alva stuff and added more scarab nodes. Usual scarab stuff. Those are the changes. You're still gonna extract a lot of essences in a map, but the currency per map value at the end of the video will be off because of this change. I think it's still a good strat, as you will see from the rest of the video. Doing the temples does add a lot of time to the maps, and so if you don't run the Alvas anymore, you're gonna run the maps a lot faster. Okay, so this is a lot. I'm corrupting that for sure. That became a lot of deafening. 4 deafenings. God damn. Okay, 2 deafenings. We're not corrupting that. Dread, we are corrupting that. And we get a delirium already. Nice. Okay, I think the strat is already working, guys. What? These mobs are crazy, man. Oh, that's a fat one. Look at that. Oh, delirium, insanity, hysteria. Hello? This mob is crazy. It's crazy dead. Triple good essence. Okay, the strat is working, guys, for sure. First map. Oh, okay. Maybe this is a good time to mention that I'm running Alva, and as you can see, Alva can have some very nice essences down here that are very tanky sometimes. And I'm also running the Cursed Treasures and the Flash Merchant. So we're running all the meme Alva nodes. I'm not building temples, but I'm coming down here to try to extract as much value per map as possible because we're doing an expensive scarab and, you know, rolling the maps for extra rares. So we're doing the Alva, even though it takes a lot of time. It's probably maybe not doubling the map time, but maybe like 1.3xing or something. But I think it's worth for like a per map thing. So it's worth mentioning. Wait, that mob had a bunch of essences in them. Where did it go? Did it run away? Wait, I just made like a sick essence mob. I killed him. Did I not? Yoinked? What do you mean yoinked? By what? Lantern? What? My old dude, I corrupted it and it was sick. New loot conversion. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Minus max is actually gonna be real bad on these essences. I have to like keep my distance, I think, and stuff. What? He's slithering out of his prison. Yo, you're imprisoned. Go back. What? Go back. Fuck you. What is he doing? Now you're a different mob. Ah. Jesus. It follows. It's like the movie. It follows. It just slowly follows you. Doesn't hurt you. It just follows you. I don't mind having more difficult content in the game that's like aspirational. I think that's good. But to me personally, I just want to play, and if I have to reroll a map like 30 times for it to be runnable, or I have to use multiple layers of regex, that shit just like burns me out, and I just don't want to engage with it. T70s are good content, and you know, they are very rewarding, but sitting there like chaos spamming your maps until you get some that or like, I don't know, buying multi-layer regex on TFT is just annoying. I just don't want to do it. I'd rather do literally anything else in T16s. Not these, out. Okay, I just keep breaking them out. This is crazy. I'm kiting 5 assist mobs. Stop. Running out of room? How does he know? Does he see my screen? I'm running out of screen real estate. Okay, how much time is it gonna be for 10 maps? We're getting close there. Oh my god, 3 cursed treasure. This has to be good. Yo, relic key. Aren't they like really rare this league? 1.5 dev, 1.7. Nice. We found something good. The essence of suffering. Ow. Mobs are way more dangerous when they're dead than when they're alive in this game. Case in point. Back to basics, Essence, Alva. This guy was invisible. What? I didn't know how many essences. I should have corrupted them. Fuck. Guys, maybe this is the PSA for the video. There's a separate slider for dialogue options. If you're playing with NPCs that you don't want to keep listening to, you know, new routes and all that, you know, you can just turn it off and you will never hear them, okay? Use this slider if NPCs are starting to annoy you. Oh, there you are. It's time. Okay, right here. Perfect. Okay, is that good enough? I don't want to kite the whole map here. Okay, the corner one is open too. There's some more on the top. Oh yeah. More. More. Bring more here. There is more. There's 2 more there. And there is more up here. Hang on. This bear is coming down. Oh, there's a devourer. Nice. Okay, and then the 2 from the left. Okay. Molten shell. And let's go. Where is he? He's dead. Yes. We won, guys. And now we get to loot. Oh my god, so much treasure. Okay, this is gonna be insane. The last Alva of the last map. Okay, got some treasure. And we're done with 50 maps. Yes, we're actually done. Let's see how much essences we have. Wow, a lot. Also have 100 corruptions left, which means that's another divine that I spent on these. So we'll take that out and put that back in. And we made some other stuff, but most importantly, this. Now let's find out how much this is. Ooh, should we do the feel good thing? Gem, it's dread. It's only this that we don't upgrade. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, we're not upgrading dreads because that's the gem. We stop there on shrieking. Shrieking deafening is like the same price. We lost 10% of our money doing that, but that's only if you sell in bulk. If you do, if you sell the whole tab, you shouldn't upgrade. But if you want to sell individual types of essences, big bulk for the vines, you should upgrade. Guys, we are at the pricing part. I took out a bunch of garbage. Here's some good stuff that we found. And the essences. I'm gonna wealthy exile this tab, which is gonna PoE ninja price them. And then we're gonna look at TFT and see how people are bulk selling their stuff. So what people usually do is they buy full essence tabs at 70, 75, 80, 85, 90% PoE ninja price. And then they, you know, set up their own like bulk selling shops where they, you know, sell, you know, 3,000 of each essence in big bulks, and they flip kind of. So we can price our essence tab as if we just sold it. We'll see, because the higher bulk you have, the higher percentage of PoE ninja price you can ask for. We're gonna look at how much people are selling them for that are actually like selling. I'll ask my chat if anyone is doing this as well, and we'll price it accordingly to that. Maybe even 5% less to be extra, you know, conservative. Let's open the good friend of the stream. Let's start with the maps. We got a bunch of dunes. At this point, we're just counting the maps at 4C each, the good maps, and the bads at 3. Or you just, you know, put them in for sear and go. So we got 20 dunes, other random maps. We could just not value these, but we've been doing that with every project. And maps have value. Some people buy random bulk, random layout maps, so if not, you can always take it out of the final profit. It is 33 maps, so another 99C. Inconsequential, but we also spent money on this project, and quite a lot, because we bought Essence Scarab of Calcification. I think I paid 25 to 30. Let's go with 25, because this is more current with the current economy. And then Stability was 2.5. Ascent was, let's say, 1.5. So this is 4 total. And then the Adversaries is also 1.5. Let's say 2. We spent 31C per map in Scarabs, which at current Divine prices is crazy, because currently Divine is 100C in this current league mechanic. If you're watching this in the future, that is weird. Sometimes this happens, or maybe this is gonna be the new norm because of T17 map rolling with Chaos, who knows. Plus the map, 4C, so 35, plus 3C on the map device. So 38C per map, times 50. So we spent 1,900 Chaos. So we're at minus 1,721 Chaos. Uh-oh. Now, let's open a Wealthy Exile, go to my stash, and check the essence only, which is EEE. Synced 54 years ago. Understand the changes in your stash tabs between points in time. Okay, I'm snapshotting. 79 div in this tab. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that is 100% PoE Ninja price. Let's go to TFT and figure out the market. So there is this channel called Bulk Essences Want to Sell, and people post their entire essence tabs here with the TFT bulk selling tool. You can do this with Wealthy Exile as well. You don't have to use TFT. But I want to figure out what people are posting and what's selling. So it seems like people are posting 75% Ninja price. There's 100%, 85, 100, 95, 95, 105. So this guy must have some big bulk of something. 115, this guy has insane bulk. 60%, this guy has barely anything, right? So basically the larger bulk you have, the higher price you can ask for. 100% with bulk like this that I have seems reasonable. But we'll go under. We'll probably go to 90. I think if I posted this at 90%, it would insta-sell, or like I would get spammed. We could probably sell this for 100, but let's say you don't want to farm 50 maps. Let's say it's a little lower. Let's price this at 90% bulk. So let's open another calculator. And there was 79 divs in here, according to Wealthy Exile. Times 0.9 is 71 div. So like for 70 div, this would sell instantly. Let's say we did that. Okay, let's say that is our farm. There is 17 divines in here, here, and here. Okay, so 70 divines for the bulk sell essence, plus, actually 71, plus 17 is 88 divines. Let's divide this by 100, which is current divine. So we're at minus 17 divines right now after our investment, plus 88. So we made 70.79 divines pure profit. And that's an insta-sell 90% essences. I will redo this calculation at a higher price, or we could even do the single essence sales, but that's a lot of trading. So, you know, you might not want to do that, but I'm curious. But let's say you just wanted to farm and then dump it all, get rid of it. This doesn't include the remnants. I spent 4 divines and 30C, so 4.3 divines on remnants. Sorry, that has to be included. Okay, so final number. We made 66.5 divines over 50 maps, which is a 1.32 divines per map, pure profit. It took 4.5 hours to run them, which is kind of long. Open a lot of essences, corrupt them, and then run the Alvas, which also have essences in them, which sometimes you want to corrupt. So it's actually, you know, it's 5.5 minutes per map-ish average. So this over 4.5 hours is 14.77 div per hour. A lot of clicking, but that's pretty good. And that's with really conservative pricing. That is with the 90% PoE Ninja price. I'm curious what would happen if we did some trading and we actually sold these in bulk for divines. So I'm gonna count that now and figure it out. I'm gonna count these at the best or the second best divine price sales. So here, for example, if I wanted to sell greeds, there's a couple you can buy for 1 in 60, but then they're 1 in 58. This seems pretty consistent, so we can just join this pile here. So we got 58. So what we do is 149 divided by 58. That's 2.56 divines of greed essences. And we'll do this for every single essence, okay? And add it to this pile. We landed at 91.5 divines, which is about 117% of PoE Ninja price. I think that's not worth the trading time unless that's all you want to do, like you want to flip. I think you're better off just farming until you have a good enough bulk to insta-bulk sell everything for 100, 105, 110% prices. Maybe if this strat becomes more popular after this video, if you're watching this on YouTube, for a few days or something, maybe that number goes down to 95%, maybe 90%. But essences are always good. People always craft, even with the current league mechanic where you can like fracture items, people still essence craft those items. But the calcification scarab and the strat is introducing a lot of essences into the economy. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. We made 14.7 divs an hour at this pace. You might run this slower. The important part is that we extracted over a divine value, pure profit, 1.32, I think our number was, every single map. So that's what you make every map that goes in and you full clear and you do the Alvas. This includes the fact that I forgot to open my temple 3 times. So I ran 3 maps in the entire 50 map run with no Alvas in it. And I bricked 4 or 5 essences in the Alvas where I just go into a minus max map, killed 1 essence, killed another one, and the third one killed me or whatever. So I think 3, 4, or 5 essences total have been bricked in this 50 map session. So that, to include all data. This strat has been a lot of fun actually. There's a lot of crazy essence mobs you make. I don't think it needs as strong as a character as the expedition strat. It does need somewhat of a strong character, or you have to take more shrines and click the Nico nodes before and make sure you don't roll any map mods that completely brick your character, because you are investing 30, 35C at current economy into each of these maps. Something else worth mentioning, I don't like building temples, but if you want to, you can spend a little extra time and connect the rooms and upgrade the rooms and actually build temples and extract way more money from each map. It's gonna take more, so it's gonna slow you down, but I made, 4 Alvas per map, every map, so you make a bunch of temples, and if you can get some extra corruption chamber temples, they will sell and they will add to your per map value extraction. They will slow you down though, so yeah, keep that in mind. There is other variants of essence farming, of course, and I did not do crystal resonance because this bricks the scarab that I was using. I was using the essence scarab of stability, which is using a remnant of corruption can only result in upgrading or transforming essences. This node bricks that scarab. This node takes priority, I've been told. I did not want to do the boss thing. That is another strat. Taking this node is another strat, but the bosses become huge tanks. And so if you don't have a good single target, you're gonna struggle against these bosses. You can run this strat on a yellow map and then go for the boss strat and click this and then not corrupt the essences. But this will be just random. Sometimes they'll have a bunch of shitty screaming essences that are really bad value. And sometimes they will be good. That is a different strat. That is not the strat I run. I prefer the corrupting of the essences, and I would probably do this again. This was fun. Yeah, I would go again. And in fact, I need some of these essences myself for a future craft. So I'm glad we farmed this. So that has been Essence and Go. Essence and fight a lot of essences. It's been fun. And again, if these videos help you out or you like them, like the video, click the button, subscribe, click the bell, do all the YouTube things that you're supposed to do, or just watch the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!